In this Tattersalls Ireland November National Hunt Sale, 4yo Maiden as they head away. Unknown Stranger is going to be one of the first to show in company with Going Once as they make their way on up to past the post. 3 complete circuits and 3 miles ahead of them. And out front, it is Unknown Stranger who has the advantage, being chased in second spot by Going Once. Yellow Warning is down the inside in third, being chased out a little wider by Lamalric, who in turn has been followed as they make their way on towards number 1 by Jetaway Mountain, which all have cleared safely. Some Charmer jumped well there and has gone through into about 4th or 5th. They in turn have been rear of the field. Make their way on around the bend is Jetaway Mountain. So out over number 2 they go, which all appear to have taken safely, and make their way on the long run. Take them into the back straight, where fence number 3 awaits them. We won't pick them up clearly again for a while, but as they disappear from view, it's Unknown Stranger who has the advantage, being followed in second spot by Going Once. Back in third, and behind these then races Lamalric with Yellow Warning, and further back and behind them then to find the next one racing, which is Uncle Scrooge, as they gonna make their way on towards number 3. And up front, over in front, Unknown Stranger over from Going Once in second spot. Back in third behind these is Lamalric, and then Uncle Scrooge, and they're being followed by Yellow Warning, the grey in the purple jacket down the inside. Next up and behind them comes Sky Grove with Jetaway Mountain out a little wider in the black jacket, and last of all is the Handsome Charmer. So they beat the climb. That's going to take on towards the side of the track, on towards fence number 4, and out front it is Unknown Stranger and David Doyle with the advantage, been chased in second spot by Once and Frankie Murphy. Third position in behind these then for the grey, which is Yellow Warning and Brian Dunleavy. Being chased towards his outside is Rob James aboard Uncle Scrooge. Just in between them is Lamalric and Barry O'Neill. Further back and behind them then to find Jetaway Mountain, the Mount of Shane Butler. They're being followed by Sky Grove and Shane Cotter, and last of all is the Handsome Charmer and Jamie Scallon. At over number 5 they go. That completes their circuit, and going up to past the post once more, it is Unknown Stranger with the advantage. From around the outside goes Going Live. Going Once rather. They in turn are being followed next in the field by Lamalric, who's been tracked next up by Uncle Scrooge. Behind Uncle Scrooge at this point races Yellow Warning. They are being followed next in the field by Sky Grove in company with Jetaway Mountain, and last of all is the Handsome Charmer. So racing on now to go through the gap. On their way towards the next one they'll be jumping. And out front, over in front, Unknown Stranger has held the advantage since Flagfall. That was number 7 they jumped, and now they make their way into the back straight. Under the descent that's going to take them around towards fence number 8, and out front, Unknown Stranger by a couple of lengths under David Doyle, being chased in second spot by the second running Going Once. Back in third behind these then races Lamalric, and they in turn are being followed by Uncle Scrooge with the Handsome Charmer who's made some ground. Jetaway Mountain just towards that one's outside, has on the inside Yellow Warning. They are being followed by the upper back marker, which is Sky Grove. Making their way into the bend that's going to take them back across the top end of the track, and Unknown Stranger, the son of Maxius, continues to hold the advantage, being followed back in second spot by Going Once to the Lamalric towards the outside in the green jacket. Next up and behind these then is the grey in the purple jacket. That one is Yellow Warning. The Handsome Charmer in between these. Out a little wider then to find another green jacket. That one is Uncle Scrooge with Jetaway Mountain in black, who's next. Sky Grove made a slight mistake in jumping there at the back of the field in the orange jacket. So racing now on their way towards fence number 10, 6 from the finishing hole this time, and out front with the advantage is still Unknown Stranger. Comes to it over in front from Lamalric in second. Back in third behind these is Going Once, and they're being followed by the Handsome Charmer. Uncle Scrooge out wide, with down the inside is the grey Yellow Warning. They're being followed then by Jetaway Mountain. November National Hunt Sale, 4yo Maiden, and it is Unknown Stranger with the advantage over in front, and Lamalric's gone there. Lamalric was sitting in second when coming down 5 fences from home as they make their way onto the gap, And out front, it is Unknown Stranger from in second spot going once. Back in third behind these then is the Handsome Charmer, as they continue to make their way on around to the back straight. They have just 3 more fences and all left to be jumped. And as we wait for them to reappear, Unknown Stranger with the advantage, being chased in second spot as they make their way around the bend by the Handsome Charmer. Yellow Warnings in third around the inside. They're then be followed by Going Once, who's dropped back into fourth. Skygrove is next with Uncle Scrooge, and then Getaway Mountain. Racing on across the bottom, will shortly be racing on towards their third last fence. And out front with the advantage, Unknown Stranger over in front from Yellow Warning, the grey around the inside. The Handsome Charmer's in third. They're being followed in fourth by Going Once, then Skygrove. Uncle Scrooge has dropped out to the over back markers. Getaway Mountain has just gone ahead of him. Racing now to begin the climb that's going to take them on around towards their second last fence. And as they do so, up front it's Unknown Stranger, who still has the advantage, and he appears to travel just about as good as any as they make their way on through the gap and come on towards the second last fence. And it's Unknown Stranger with the advantage from Getaway Mountain through into second. Mistake Unknown Stranger, and he just surrenders the lead. So it's Getaway Mountain true to lead as they make their round around the bend for home. Yellow Warning has gone through into second, then Unknown Stranger. They're being followed by Going Once, and then the Handsome Charmer towards the final fence goes with the advantage. Yellow Warning possibly just from Getaway Mountain down the inside as they go inside the closing stages. Yellow Warning and Getaway Mountain is on the bob. It could be either way between Yellow Warning the far side, Getaway Mountain the inside. They're being followed in by Going Once, and then in behind these race the long time leader Unknown Stranger in front of the next one to go by, which is the Handsome Charmer, and then Sky Grove pulling up in the home straight. There was Uncle Scrooge.